Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Putri Musna, and in this video we will talk about something important in research, which is data collection instruments, or DCIs. So when we do a research in education or others, we need a tools to help us to collect the information, and those tools are called data collection instrument or DCIs. So some common examples of them are questionnaires, interviews, observation, diaries or journals, and tests. So these tools help us to find out what people think and feel or do. So it will be based on real data, not just by guessing. So why do DCIs important? Because they help the researchers to understand invisible things like motivation and feelings. So these are called construct the ideas that we cannot see directly, but using the right tools will help us to measure these ideas, and so our research will be become more accurate and trustworthy. So how do these tools work? First, we collect the data, then analyze it by looking for patterns or key ideas, and after that, we interpret what the data mean, and finally, we check out our finding, whether it's valid, matching our goals, or reliable or not. So it's also helpful to us to use more than one method. It's called triangulation. For example, like using questionnaire, in an interview together, or an observation together, and it will give us more complete and balanced result. So next, we'll study about the data from questionnaires. So questionnaires are tools with written question and often used in survey. They can include close-ended question like yes or no, true or false, or multiple choice, or open questions like where people can write their own answer. So the advantages, first, they are quick and easy to give to many people, and simple to count or compare. And the limitations, sometimes these answers are too short and unclear or not fully honest from their own real feeling. And next is about the data from interview. So interviews are conversation where the researchers ask questions for to understand someone's experience or the participants. So there are different types of interviews. First is structured, so the same question for all, and semi-structures, some can be fixed and some are flexible, and third is unstructured. It's more like a free talk, or like a group interview. It's like a group discussion, but they are being asked. So the advantage, they give a deep and more personal information for the interviews, and the limitation, people may not share honestly, and the interview need a good communication skill to balance with the participants. So next is the data from the observation. So classroom observation mean watching what is really happened in the class. So we can be an observer just by watching it, and can be a participant observer like joining but not teaching, or a full participant like being a teacher in there. So some examples, some simple tools are checklists, field note, audio or video recordings, and sitting charts. So the advantage, it shows real behavior and interaction in the class or in the place that we do the research, and the limitation, that can be missed hidden thoughts or feelings, and people might act differently when they are being watched. So next, we'll study about the data from the diaries and journals. So based on what explained by Gravy, is a personal writing used in research to reflect the experience. So there are three types. First, dialogue journal is from the teacher to a student writing, and teacher's journal is for self or colleges, and diary journal is private for the writers. So the advantage, they help with deep thinking and self-reflections, and the limitation, they can be too emotional, hard to compare, or not based on real-time event. So next, how to ensure the data is valid and trustworthy. So to make our finding being reliable and valid, we can follow these types. First, use triangulation, which is combining method, example like journal with observation and together with interviews, and second, we can check for consistency. So we look for the repeated patterns in our data, and we can also ask it from our peer, our friend, or our teacher. We can ask someone else to check our findings. So next is match our interpretations with the theory or research goals. So this is to construct the validity. So next is try a pilot study before we collect the final data.